everything. I already double checked everything this time around. Everything should be fine. Okay, that popped up on the Restream website, so that's good. About a 10-second delay. Anyway. Okay, just kind of close that. Keep that open. Have detect. Hands out the chat box open. Oh. Okay. Almost forgot to switch which stream window the chat box was on. Okay, it seems to be up on Twitch. Now I gotta check YouTube as well, since I stream both. Gotta make sure that's working on both of them. Okay, yeah, it's appeared on YouTube as well. I just wasn't looking in the right spot. Okay. Okay, as for why I'm not in the exact same place I was yesterday, I was intending to do some grinding yesterday, but then I realized that as soon as you leave the school, you get a message from Penny, so... And I had saved it right before then, I believe. And basically I tried to do some shopping for my Pokemon, but Nemona basically got in the way of that. So I was like, nope, I'll just wait till tomorrow, which is now today. Nikki. Yes, Penny. There's something I want to talk to you about. Could you come meet me in front of the school stairs? You know where we first met. I'll be waiting. Alrighty then. First and foremost, let's go talk to Penny, and then we'll have to beat up Nemona. I really hope that's not going to be a recurring theme. Cars passing by loudly. Like the entire week, everything's dead silent, and then whenever I'm doing a stream or if I'm recording, there's just cars that just will not stop passing by. Okay, sucks. Hey, Benny. Do you not know that I'm here? Do I have to click on you? Yes. The answer is yes. Okay, I am not pronouncing that. The six of us thought of that catchphrase back when we created the team. It's so cringy, it's perfect, you know? At least she's self-aware of the fact that it's cringy. That's the main reason why I hate pronouncing it. Anyway, about the LP thing, I thought I was going down big time for hacking the league point system, but they're letting me off easy. What happened? The Pokemon League said they'll waive my debt if I do some volunteer engineering for them. They even has asked me to come to work for them after I graduate, if you can believe that. Well, hey, it just means that they're like, hey, if she broke into our system, we need her to help us make it more secure. So, I'd say that was probably for the best on their end. Director Clavel and Gita Lady, okay. I thought it'd be Lady Gita, but okay. And kept complimenting me, complimenting me like a weird amount. Apparently, I have outstanding talent or something. sorry for calling you, calling you out here to me like this. I'm still not so great with people face to face. I never seem to find the right words, but thank you so much. You saved Team Star and my friends along with it. You know, words won't ever be enough to properly thank you. Properly thank you for all you've done. So here. I'm really stammering over these words today. Draco Meteor, nice. You were holding out on me all this time. Okay, Draco Meteor. Comets are summoned down from the sky onto the target. The recoil from this harshly lowers the user's special attack stat. Ah, okay. I'm sure you'll put this to good use. And one more thing. I want to repay the debt I owe you. If you ever think of a way I can do that, just let me know. I'm great with machines and hacking and stuff. So next time, I'll be the one helping you, Nikki. Great. Be seeing you. Then, I'm still not pronouncing that. Double checking my messages real quick. Told a friend of mine that I would let him know when I was on because he wanted to watch me yesterday, and it turned out I was still online when he thought I was done with the stream, so he actually missed the entire stream because of that. So yeah. Well, that's on him. So yeah, Nimona. Where is she? Ah, she's in the middle. Okay, I didn't see her yesterday, so when I was trying to actually access the shop, that was over there. Man, she has a wide range for her event, if that's the case, but still. And well, I did look up her team ahead of time, and I'm fairly certain I'm gonna demolish her. Guess I'll find out, though. Any second now. Ah. There you are, Nikki. You ready for a battle between champions? Because all these folks here seem ready to watch. Word got around, I guess. And out of every single person gathered here, I'm the most excited by a mile. At least I have time to read these. The stage is set. It's my all-out power versus your strength and full fruition. Fruition, I don't know. Let's see who comes out on top. Great. Challenged by champion Nimona. Ooh, that is a poor choice for her anyway. Finally, the thing I waited all this time for. Time to begin our greatest battle of all. I forgot to switch Misty out in the front, and I forgot to give everyone Lumberries, so... Let's hope that I won't need them. A few of my team have Lumberries, but I forgot to get the rest. Them after they used them last time. Okay, Misty avoided the attack. Use Hydro Pump. HP! What the? That was strong. I wonder if that was a stage crit. Because if so, that's unfair. Ha! Good thing I helped teach you type matchups. No, you really didn't. Okay. That is a electric fighting type, so let's swap out again. And bring in... yeah, Philo. Swap in. I don't think Philo's gonna one-shot it like Misty did, but it should still work out. Okay, Leaf Blade, Giga Drain. Guess let's start with Leaf Blade and see how effective that goes. A lot more effective than expected. That was about as effective as I expected. Like, not gonna lie, Philo is not the tankiest of my team, but I have a pretty good estimate on how much damage Philo usually takes. When, well, at least with a type advantage anyway. Goodra. Let's see, switch Pokemon. Now it's Luna's turn. On the bright side, since I'm doing all this relatively early, when my friend takes time to watch the vlog, he can be like, "Oh yeah, I went to Nimona pretty early on. You don't have to wait very long to see that." And I told her, well, I don't know why I said her. Anyways, it's a guy. Anyways, I told him that anyways, after I took a look at Nimona's team, I was all like, "Oh yeah, Nimona's gonna get smoked." This is why I should have put a Lumberry on my team. Well, my team that didn't have Lumberries on them. Oh well, should be able to compensate, I hope. Yep. Poison, switch Pokemon. Wait, which one did it say that Nimona was doing again? Crap. Let's see. Oh, it's Earthworm. I wasn't paying attention. And I was hoping I was going to mention it again. He used to do that in the old games. Did not do it this time. Oh well. Let's go with Furno. I should not let myself get distracted. Okay, it's Furno. Yeah, that was about as effective as I expected it to be. Goodbye. Dunsparce. I'm gonna keep Furno for now. Just because normal types don't tend to have a major advantage over special elements like fire. So I guess we'll see how well this works. Not as effective as okay, that was a lot more effective than I expected that to be. Full restore. Actually, let's do a max potion, why not? I don't think I can buy max potions yet, but at the same time, if I don't use it, and I use it when I need to, I'm confident at all. Okay. If I get one more time with that, Bruno's gonna go down, so let's see. Could swap out a Pokemon. I don't think anyone else is gonna do particularly well. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. Just do it themselves. swap in her. I'll give her a full restore so it gets rid of the poison and restores her health. She's a bit of a tank, not gonna lie. Full restore. Use on Luna. Took a decent chunk off her health. Gonna use Draining Kiss so we can heal up a little bit. Yeah, note to self. Fairy type moves are pretty effective against normal types. And he fell off, which means he's not gonna do anything for the rest of the battle. Now Scarlet, okay. Freno got knocked out, so I'm gonna have to swap him with somebody who can have a decent advantage. Or at least who can tank a hit until I can get Freno up and ready. I forgot that, and I forgot that the last Pokemon was gonna be the starter. Yep, she's terrorizing. Damn. Well, that was effective. Inferno, another max potion. Sorry, Sai, you're basically just holding them off. Not gonna lie, I kinda feel bad for Sai, because Sai hasn't really done that much in these streams. Either as Shadow, but that's because I haven't really needed Shadow. Well, Sai's been on my team, and has been on my team, and I just haven't really used it. Okay, lava flip. Ah, close. I was hoping that was gonna be a one-shot, and it wasn't. I don't know, Nimona, it doesn't feel very strong to me. Okay, I stand corrected, but you're still dead. And that concludes that battle. You did it! This is legit incredible. You're the strongest out there, Nikki. Yeah, so far anyway. I mean, you knocked me flat and I was great. Everything okay, she's laughing. Oh man, Pokemon battling, am I right? So much better, so much more fun. Oh, more fun than I ever had. Hey. Thanks for the incredible match. It's going faster! It's going faster than I can read it now. Now let's give ourselves a minute and have a quick break, Nikki. Before round 2. Which Pokemon should I bring out this time? Decisions. Run. Just run. Okay, Victory Road. That was the last part of Victory Road, so thank goodness for that. Straight. So that's 2 of the stories down. 1 more to go. And let me guess, my Pokemon are fully healed. Nice. Okay, so while that wasn't as easy as I was hoping it was gonna be, it was still nowhere near as bad as my friend let on. Because when he was telling me about it, he was all like, "Oh yeah, dude, the final fight with Nimona is she's like insanely hard." And I'm looking at the team. I'm like, wait a second. With my current lineup and my current levels, she's smoked. She's done. So yeah. And I just proved that. So yeah, good for me. Honestly, it's a real shame this game doesn't have any voice acting because they have the subtitles, they have the animations. They just didn't bother to get any voice actors to do any of it, which honestly sucks because some of those cutscenes you cannot pause and be like, okay, yes, that's what they're saying right there. So it's like either and in my case, like if I was like not reading it out loud, I would have been able to read all that pretty easily. It was the fact that I was trying to read it out loud, which is what made it hard to keep up with. So my mind runs a lot faster than my mouth. Okay, so let's see here. I should just leave this one over here, which is Path of Legends. Okay, well. Moving to my chair. I gotta get something for this chair. That'll stop that squeaking. Okay, so yeah, I guess we're just gonna fly over here. Because why not? I could have done the whole nostalgia bit and just like gone on the path all the way there and be like, oh yes, the scenery. I haven't seen it in such a long time. But no, not going to. Not this time around. Okay, so let's see. Wait a second. Where are we going? I thought we'd be going, like, down or something. Huh? Yeah, I'm not... Where is he? Is he all the way down there somewhere? Okay. Seriously, it was just a little bit to the left of the building. Dum dum. Seriously, you beat me here? I don't see how. I left you here for like 4 years. How are you just now getting here? Oh, and as well, this is the lab. Yep. I used to come here to play all the time when I was a kid. There better be a good reason for calling this here like this. Yeah, no kidding. Let's find out. You first. That way, if there's a serial killer in here, I can just push you in front of him and run. Okay, everyone always says she's some kind of genius. Absolutely brilliant as a Pokemon professor. My mom, that is. But let me tell you, as a parent, she's the worst. Yeah, I can imagine. All she ever does is work. She never comes home. I don't have a single memory of her ever even playing with me or her own kid. I was the only one who was there for me always. Always. Anyway, it's open now. Go on in. You had the key this entire time? Well, yeah, I guess it makes sense you would. I just want to get this over with. Yeah, no kidding. How much you want to bet, though? They're not here. Wait. Arvin, how long were you gone? It's all dusty and shit. I need your help. I am currently in the deepest point of Area Zero in the Great Crater of Paldea. I've been researching the unique Pokemon here for a very long time. I'm asking the two of you to lend a hand to help carry out the final step of the great Professor Sada's glorious research. Arvin's gonna straight up yell, isn't he? The final step. But there's something we need first. Something that can only be found within that lab. What we need is the Scarlet book. Scarlet book. Is that the one you're holding? Wait, do you mean this? Ah, so you took it from the lab, did you, Arvin? This expedite things. Bring the Scarlet book to the deepest depths of Area Zero. I promise that it will be an experience worth treasuring if you come. I must know, however, that Area Zero is both home to vicious Pokemon and outfitted with powerful cybernetic security systems. It seems to me that you might struggle if the two of you were to enter alone. You may take the time to gather some reliable allies before you come, if you feel the need. I will be awaiting you in the deepest part of Area Zero, whenever you arrive. Area Zero. That place is bad news. No kidding. It was down in Area Zero that Mabustaf got wounded in the first place. Down in the Great Crater of Paldea. In all honesty, I'd be perfectly happy to never see that place again. Are you gonna go? Of course I'm going to go. I suppose she did ask. I can't just stand by and watch while a friend heads off into danger on her own. Yep, come on, let's go, man. So I guess I'm going too. Besides, I love to give Mom a piece of my mind. Yeah, there you go, man. Use that anger. Alright then, Nikki, outside. We're gonna have a Pokemon battle to see if we're really ready to head into Area 0 or not. Great. Mostly to see if I'm ready or not. Let's go. At least you admit it. I can't turn the camera at all in here. Okay, stand corrected. I can turn it a little bit. Fridge door is too heavy to open. Damn, did she put like springs in there? Heavy duty springs to keep people from stealing food? Alrighty then. Oh, wait. Let me save real quick. Okay, let's do this. Alright, you ready? Are you ready for a battle, Nikki? Yes. Let's go. Excellent. You ready too, right? My stuff. He can grin? Yep, my stuff says he's ready. You're battling with Mabustaf? Hey? Okay, yeah, I can see why you'd be worried. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. But my buddy's here bursting with energy. You'd never know he was so weak just a while ago. And won't leave me alone, always whining at me, wanting to battle you and your Pokemon. You sure you're not projecting? It's been so long, I nearly forgot. I almost forgot, but you always did love to battle. Even if we always lost to that student council girl, the battle fanatic one. Oh, Nimona. You're gonna get smoked, dude, if you lose to Nimona. Anyway, my point is, there's no need to worry. We're brand new Arvin and Mabustaf. Or Mabustaf, anyway. And we're fine, and we're feeling audacious. Or maybe herbaceous? Eh? Let me give you a taste of what we can do. Yeah, sure. Totally not you shaking in your knees. Okay, you're challenged by Pokemon trainer Arvin. And boy, here we go. Let's see. Pokemon met during okay then. Oh man, I am 10 levels ahead of you. Ooh, this is not gonna be good for you, man. Ooh, it's gonna be painful. Paralyzed, you say? Such a shame that that Moonblast is not a physical attack. Couldn't move because it's paralyzed. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Okay then, what can I do here? I was right, that's not a physical attack. Okay. See if this will work. Somehow that worked. Moonblast didn't, but that did. I don't get it. Need some logic consistency, please. She leveled up. A Toad School. Toad School. That is a ground type. Swap. Swap in. Toad School. This is weird looking as the Toad School is, though. Hydro Pump. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to have a grass type move, but you better enjoy that one, dude, because you're not getting a second. This one. I'm gonna look it up real quick. What's up? Grass fire type, that thing is paradoxal. Okay, no, let's switch. I'm gonna switch with Inferno and see if that'll go okay. Okay. Looking at my phone for a sec. Zen Headbutt. Really, wasn't expecting to use that. I want to say that's ground type, but I do not know for certain. Sounds like it'd be a ground type. Okay, so yeah. Wait, so that Pokemon actually has 3 stages. Arclight Heal Prime made of compact rocks, so okay, so it's probably a rock type. Okay, well, Misty is fainted, so guess we're going to Philo then. Wait, why did it start raining all of a sudden? I didn't know it could do that. So the Salt Pokemon has 3 stages. That's very interesting. I didn't know that. I haven't evolved mine, so I had no idea there was 3 stages. Leaf Blade again. It didn't even get a chance to attack. That's embarrassing. Our Marvin, are you sure you're ready to go into Area Zero? Are you really sure? I'm fairly certain I'm ready. You, I'm a bit concerned for. Special moves, huh? 2 grand. Apparently that is not a special move. Interesting. Okay, Mavistiff is the one coming out next. What is Mavistiff's typing again? I want to say it's a normal type, but I get the feeling it's not. Oh, it's a dark type. Interesting. Wait, what's dark type weakness again? Bug or fairy type moves. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep Philo out for now. Because I'm going to need to, let's see. Luna's still, no, Luna's not fainted. Oh, it is paralyzed though. Luna is paralyzed. So I will give Luna a full restore. And then I'll swap Philo out for Luna. That is supposed to be the dark type one. For some reason it's giving me ghost vibes, but I'm pretty sure the ghost one looks a little different. Okay, swap in. Go Luna. Crunch. Ouch. Luna's defense fell. Oh no, whatever will I do? Move blast. Okay, that's getting a little concerning. Okay, let's give Luna a hyper potion real quick. Moon blast. And he's down for the count. Very good, very good. We're so close. I was so close, but Nikki, thanks, little buddy. Talking to me, or are you talking to your dog at that point? Dang, this is the strength of someone who can take down those Titan Pokemon, huh? I took down a lot more than the Titan Pokemon. Let's see, yeah, much as I hate to admit it, I do think we're gonna need some more support. Pokemon Area Zero are super strong. There are all sorts of weird machines there too. I say we need at least two more people with some champion rank level skills, and somebody who can deal with crazy tech. is this an either-or situation? Because I'd rather take Penny than Nimona, so... Is Penny that crazy smart hacker girl who's the big boss of Team Star? Does everyone know about that now? I mean, yeah, she'd be perfect for the job. Perfect for the job. When did you go making friends with some shady character like her? Excuse me, sir? Excuse me. Your quest was all about getting some drugs and giving them to your dog. Yeah, so I'm calling the herbs drugs. Okay, and the main reason is because they only technically grow in Area 0, but these ones were able to be grown outside of Area 0. But still, I stand by my case here. Huh. Well, seems like you've been busy making some pretty useful friends. I'll reach out to them and organize things. You just make sure you're there. Okay. The meeting place will be the Zero Gate. It's the facility on the edge of the Great Crater. Where? I've been all around. I haven't seen something like that yet. I'll send you the info on how to find it, so don't keep us waiting forever. Okay. Sure. Oh, yeah.
Cardiac Spatter 4 UFS JK3U. Best Viewers. Cardiac Spatter 4 UFS JK3U. Best Viewers.
Okay,
Cardiac Spatter 4 UFS JK3U. Best Viewers.
Okay, looks like that thing calmed down. Good lord. Okay, I need to add this person
At
to the
Sam
restricted
Pillsworth.
list.
Will you do the DLC after beating the main game?
That's a good question. I actually haven't decided because I don't have the DLC at the moment. If I do decide to do that, I would have to buy it first. I do want to get the DLC, I just don't know if I'll end up streaming it or not. I guess I'll decide after I've gotten the chance to get it. Because right now, money's kind of tight it's tight for me. I just jumped on a second. Oh, and welcome to the stream. Let's see, where's it want me to go? All the way over there, apparently. That's just lovely. I guess that is really the only pathway that leads directly to the crater, isn't it? Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, well, just got a medallion real quick. But yeah, currently the main reason why I'm playing through playing through this currently is because I actually started streaming this back when the game came out, and then I stopped and didn't go back to it. So I'm pretty much just trying to finish up things with the base game currently. Which I also plan to finish up the other two games that I had streamed also before this one, which was Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Legends Arceus. the right way? I don't think I'm going the right way. I am not going the right way, in fact. Kind of. Technically, the way I'm supposed to go is more down this way. In fact, I think that's it up there. That was a close one. I was around to a Pokemon I didn't see. How the heck did I run into that? I was still a few feet away from it. Got the berry, let's go, Yeah. I was being to open this, I hit B. I hit B instead. Okay. A forceful dismount, okay. Hey, over here. Hey, Irvin, what's up? This is the Zero Gate. Okay. It was made so researchers could try to observe the inside of the Great Crater of Paldea, what folks call Area Zero. Okay, it's our ticket down into the crater. I'm pretty sure I could just jump in if I'm being honest. Oh, and speaking of the crater, you know that Pokemon of yours, the one I gave you? Yeah. Area Zero is apparently where Koraidon was born, or something like that. Maybe it'll be happy that I can finally come back home. I kind of doubt it, given the fact it was trying to get out of there in the beginning of the game. Not that I really care or anything. Anyway, our two new teammates should be waiting for us inside the Zero Gate. Guess we should head in. Great. Lona's coming too, apparently. Wait. Need to take a drink. Whoa, kind of dark in here. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, there's the Mona. Hold on, Nikki. I guess that's what she said. Arvin said there'd be tons of strong Pokemon, so here I am. Of course. And when she heard she get to battle awesome Pokemon, she was here in a second. Yeah, I bet. You're an annoying little pest at the academy, but I guess you could come in handy for us. I'm with Arvin on this one. She is a pest. Spoken like a guy who wants to get beaten in a battle. More importantly, where's Penny? That was me saying that for, those are my words, not hers, but she was saying it too. But more importantly, why is it so dark? And where are the awesome Pokemon? Yeah, it is weird. It is weird that the lights are off. The last time I was here, the electricity was up and running, but now... Oh, Penny got the generator going, didn't she? Well, now the lights are on. Yep, but why? Oh, I don't know, look around for a certain hacker girl who was probably messing with the generator. I turned them on. Yep, knew it, there's Penny. Seems they were on power saving mode. as I hacked into the system controls and overrode the settings. That was you, the kid, and it was the kid with the fluffy Eevee bag. Really, that's how you remember Penny? Damn, Nimona, you're heartless. I guess my name's Penny. Yes, this is Penny, and this is Nimona. Well, hey, we never got to actually talk. I'm Nimona. I'm in class 1A. You must be some kind of tech whiz. Do you like Pokemon battling too? That's a good question. Talk like way too much. I'm enjoying this interaction. They're just as annoyed with her as I am. The director introduced us when he damn. Why am I having trouble talking all of a sudden? When you need someone good with tech, she's a no-brainer. Anyway, Penny here also agreed in a second when she heard it was to help Nikki. Yep. I'm not really the adventuring type, but as I owe you, Nikki, and I pay my debts. Very good. She's surprisingly old-fashioned like that. Who cares? Shut it, Arvin. And of course, everyone knows me, Arvin. My loves include my Mabo stuff, and cooking, and what? Biometric identification in progress. Hello, Nikki. I've been expecting you. Yeah, no kidding. It seems you've gathered a group of formidable allies as well. Sorry, who are you? That's my mom. Probably. What do you mean, probably? Yes, what? That's Professor Sada? Yeah. I'm on a student ID, I'm not gonna read all that. And Penny, student ID, also not gonna read all that. Thank you for coming. And of course, Professor, oh my gosh, it's such an honor to meet you in person. Well, we're not in person yet. Right as I'm saying that, I read the following message which was, I mean, maybe not in person exactly. And Arvin, did you tell your mom about us? When would I have done that? To begin with, I'd like to ask you all to make your way down into the great crater of Paldea. You can reach the lower chamber using the elevator. You can see to your right. Alrighty then. Mom. Yes, Arvin. Please proceed below. Something's fishy. Are they not on good terms? Good question. Maybe not. No, I'd say no. Kind of curious though, if that is the elevator, then what's this lead to? Well, I guess we're not gonna find out right now anyway, but I'm curious. Jeez. I got up kind of early, so I didn't get my full sleep. That's why I keep yawning. Biometric identification in progress. Identity is confirmed. I should probably read that more robotically, shouldn't I? Access granted to lower level. Oh, it opened for us automatically. Not quite. It looks like someone's controlling this thing remotely. Once you step through, you'll be above Area 0. And Nikki, You have your co-ride-on with you. Yeah, it's always with me for some reason. Yes. I thank you for bringing it with you on your many adventures. It's kind of been my ride the entire time. If you utilize Koraidon's gliding capabilities, you should be able to descend into the depths. What? I thought you said this was an elevator. You should be able to descend to the depths to reach Area 0. What about everyone else? But isn't there like an elevator or something? And wait, did you say Koraidon can fly? No, it can glide. When you reach the bottom, I will get in touch with you once again. Hope your trip is uneventful. Railroading people into stuff just like always. Yeah, no kidding. I can't wait to see what Pokemon live down at Area 0. Let's go. That girl, is she, like, incapable of fear or what? I couldn't tell you if I'm being honest. Guess we better go. Better go too. Yep, let's go, Irvin. I don't know how they're getting down there, but I'm apparently taking Koraidon down. Is everyone else using, who knows what? Ah, you can't ride Koraidon here. Bullshit. And is Nikki ready for the worst? Yeah, pretty much. Good, that's all we needed to hear. Alright, time to jump. Get out that Pokemon of yours and we'll be off. Like, huh, where are we? Looks down, sees the devs like, nope. What's the matter with it? Scared of heights. It's kind of ironic to think about. That's what I'd say. Oh, no wonder. Wait, why is he on top of it? No need to be scared if we go together. Penny's on there. Okay, where's my seat? Yeah, Corrado looks like is like, oh hell no, I'm not taking a fourth person. I might have been a little too loud there. So the real question is, how do we get back up if the supposed elevator wasn't working as intended? And now I'm back here again. Yes, you are. I think I might have died once or twice there. You'll be fine, Penny. You're still standing. Wait, where's Nimona? What's wrong? Apparently he's noping out. It chose to go back into its ball. Looks like it. It's probably just hungry or something. Wait a second. Where's the student council girl? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I noticed immediately. I noticed before you did, Arvin. Like, where'd Nimona go? She's gone. You don't think she... Yo, she definitely did. Yes. Everyone, you have to see this. Oh, great. Gotta save the girl from herself. Area 0 is amazing. What does that sound? Come on already. I guess your ability would be own tempo, huh? Eh? Excuse me, boy. Biometric identification progress. 4 humans identified. Condition satisfactory. Vital signs all within normal range. It appears you were able to make the descent without being harmed. Yeah, sure. Smooth sailing. Who could possibly complain about landing like that? That is good. I don't think she understands sarcasm. I had concerns you might fail given the crudeness of the only available access method. Huh. I think your mom's sarcasm detector needs fixing. Yeah, no kidding. You were worried about us? That's so sweet. Boy. You should now make your way to me at the Zero Lab in the deepest part of Area Zero. However, the entrance to the lab is barred by 4 locks installed on the exterior, which I cannot unlock. Why are there 4 locks on the outside of a building that you can't unlock if you're inside of it? I think something's trying to keep her in, or something's being kept in. On your way to me, you must visit 4 research stations that were constructed inside the crater. Wait, isn't that the one we're right next to? Maybe not. At each station, you'll be able to disable one of the locks. Do so as you make your way down. I hope you succeed. Yes, that's let's disable the 4 locks and get into the lab, or that lab, not the lab. Sounds kind of video gamey when you say it out loud. Namona, you have some explaining to do. Come on, time to find our way to the deepest part of Area Zero. Yeah. Wonder how long this is gonna take, though. I've never actually gotten to this point, so what the? Is that a Corviknight over there? Something is off about this place. Which actually reminds me, I disabled the music, so I'm not even sure what the background music is of this. Oh, well, I can always turn it back on when I'm not streaming. I gotta lie, this looks a lot like the research station that was shown, except I'm not seeing any way of getting inside, so it's probably not it. Can't ride Koraidon here either. Guess I'm on my own then. Kinda bites. Oh, right. There's save the game. And I better give some Lunberries to my team, because those have been proving to be super useful. Give to Pokemon I wish there was a way to get to grow berries on this game, honestly. Apparently there isn't, which sucks. Yeah, well. Save again, just be on the safe side. According to this, I'm still somewhere outside of the Great Crater, so, very strange. Very strange. Yeah, well, that's definitely not Corviknight. Giraffe Rig, level 55. Okay. Wait, do I not have one of those? No, I have one. That's a Corviknight right there, isn't it? heck's going on here? Okay. Feels different from seeing in our textbooks. Never normally be able to. Okay. Wait, where'd Coral right under? Seems like you got spooked. It's hiding in its ball. That's not good. Can't even get back up to the surface. Yeah, trying to read this is difficult. Caught a flying taxi out of the crater. Why don't you just call the professor if she's down here? I know your business, but wait, what? I give up trying to read this. Whoa. Oh, crap. Well, it seems I must teach this giraffe a lesson. You barely did anything. There we go. Perfect. Okay. I'll try not to stand around too much and let the scenery get spoiled by aggressive Pokemon. No. Or I said no. Where'd it say we're at on the map? Still somewhere there, apparently. Okay, so where the heck is the research station? Yeah, there's moth Pokemon there. This place looks really cool. What's that all the way down there, though? Wait a second. Is that a satellite over there? How do I get over there is the real question. Is it even going to show anywhere? No. No map. At all. Okay, well I know for a fact I can't get over to that satellite from the way I came, so I guess I'm just gonna have to keep looking around, I guess. Is that another satellite off in the distance? Oh, that one's glowing blue, though. And they're just talking about stuff. Tensions are high, apparently. Taking our classmates, neighbors back home. Wait, alright there, Joe. You think you've got a cool friendship origin story? I don't know. No way. Oh, no way. Ask you? Damn. Sheesh. Oh, hey, there's one of the stations. Hey, notice that from back over there. What the heck? I was thinking the satellites were an indication, but apparently not. Poor Arvin, though. He's just trying to make friends with the other two, and they're all like, yeah, we don't care. Oh, I bet that's what we're looking for. Yeah, I'd say so too. What was your first clue? And that must be one of the buildings the professor was talking about. Oh yeah, so yeah, what were they called? Radish rations? What the? Arvin, did you somehow become more stupid when you came down here? Did you lose some brain cells? And his research stations. Yes, exactly, Penny. Well, I was close. How were you close? You weren't even in the same ballpark. As well, you have such great memory, Penny. Yeah, and you're just a musclehead, so I expect nothing from you, Nimona. And let's see. What's great? What's great is my common sense compared to you lot, apparently. I'm with you on this one, Penny. What's going on over there? Oh, that apparently. What the heck is that? Well, the Pokemon champion had one. Let's see, that's Pokemon La Primera uses. I didn't know that species could be found in the Great Crater. Yeah, I didn't know either. Come on, Nikki. Let's take it on together. Yeah, I will take it on by myself. Well, it's probably going to die. I was hoping to catch it, but I don't think that's going to be possible. Not very effective. This is not very effective, but how effective is not very effective? Especially when she just one-shotted it. Yikes. I am pissed at you, Nimona. I wanted to catch that. Are there going to be a lot more of these rare Pokemon down here, you think? Not at the rate that you just demolished that. You think that was something? Please. You've got no idea how terrifying Area Zero really is. Penny looking skeptical. Wow, patronizing much? No, I think he's serious on this one. Easy, you two. Let's just head inside the research station. Yeah. Are we getting sidelined by Nimona as far as protagonist goes? Pichu fur. What was that doing down here? As well, are these ancient ruins? I'd say no. They look pretty far too recent for that. Yeah, no kidding. It appears you have reached your first research station without incident. More or less. This facility was constructed 87 years ago as a way station for those surveying Area Zero. So that's why there's a bed? Looks like it. Looks like we can use this place to rest up if we need to. Nikki, would you be so kind as to disable the first lock hands on the lab using the central panel? Would you kindly? Anyone else getting Bioshock vibes from that sentence? Yep, press the big button. Earn the professor, better press it. Yep. Lock disabled. 3 of 4 are still active. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. Okay then. Barely turn the camera, jeez. Let's see. My Pokemon are still good as far as everything goes. Just saw something there. What was that? I'll take a look at it later. So I'm guessing that fast travel point is in the 0 gate. I almost never saw my mom my whole life. Oh? Is it time for your backstory reveal? Penny. She was busy with work, I cooked for myself, cleaned, blah, blah, blah. Stuff we pretty much already know or guess. So yeah, I don't really know where I am giving up again on trying to read these. They go by too fast. I'm going to say that the way down here is probably pretty linear. Or at least the way to the way station, because it seems like there's not a lot of divergent paths here. I do see that there's a lot of those satellites around, though. How far down do we have to go? I don't know, Pokemon, like more like ah, come on. Alright, fine. I'm blessed. You're a funeral. I tried to let you go, but you wouldn't listen. It's pretty damn clear that I am over crap. That I'm over leveled for this place. Or at least this particular area of it. Okay, so next research station is just down there, I guess. That's good. I'll have to go looking all over the place for it. Oh wait, no, there's one right there too. Okay. The heck? Oh, that is a really steep incline. Ah, damn it. I am very close to just auto-battling my way out of this. Okay, so, yeah. Even the characters didn't want to go down here. What is that? Oh, that's a Lycanroc. Jeez, that took a good chunk. I should probably be using a different Pokemon. I got some super potions, let's just load them onto her. That sounds wrong, but whatever. Well, Leech is a fighting type, so yeah, it takes a lot less damage from auto-battle like that. Okay, so yeah, it's over this way. What now? Oh yes, there's another Pokemon. Gonna be over here. Second research station, about time too. There's another one right across from this way too. From this one too, so Phew. Let's head in and take a breather. Yeah, that's a good idea. I thought you'd have a bit more stamina, student council girl. I'm just full of surprises. Really? I don't think that's a compliment. That wasn't a compliment, you know. Uh-oh. Hey, look, a Jigglypuff. It's good to see some nice familiar Pokemon down here too. Yeah, that's not a Jigglypuff. Oh my gosh, so cute. Well, she's not wrong. It's cute, but I'm pretty sure that thing is dangerous. Well, technically, all Pokemon are dangerous when you get down to it. Why would you approach it? What the? Yeah, Nikki, it's battle time. Ah, great. You're about going dead again. Gonna swap it out. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so attack. Yeah, I bet you 100%. And the Umbreon is more than likely going to one-shot. Okay, it's incorrected, maybe not. Okay. What is Fairy types weak against again? Let me double check. Poison and steel. Oh crap. I don't have either of those technically. I do. Well, Inferno has Smog. That's a poison type move, so I guess we'll have to deal and just make do with that, I guess. At least the attack is falling, so that's good. Voice, trees. Start with Smog. And avoid the attack, damn. Let's see, thrills. Penny, you better be careful. It's super effective. Doesn't look super effective. Wait, can I catch it? Do I have an option to catch it right now? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it's not gonna let me catch it. Oh. Wait. Did that just indicate that Lava Plume was an AoE attack? Well, that went well. Seriously, what was that? Darn thing scared me half to death. It was definitely kind of ferocious for a Jigglypuff, wasn't it? No kidding. Come on, let's get inside already. One more jump scare like that, and I'm done for. Yeah, good point, Penny. Well, this looks pretty much the same as the first research station. Yeah, no kidding. Seems like wild Pokemon don't come in here. We should be safe to catch our breath. Hey, seriously, what's with this place? That Pokemon. I've been wondering about that myself. Yeah, Arvin? I think maybe that Pokemon was one of these. Huh? What's that book? Monsters of Area Zero. As we descend further into Area Zero, we began to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon, though we wondered if these huge, ferocious beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One of our team suffered a brutal blow from such a beast, and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. Sheesh. A member of the survey team captured this photograph by chance. I noticed a passing resemblance to the Pokemon known as Donphan. Yet differences such as its sheer size and the shape of its back sets it apart. As do its great tusks. Monsters of Area Zero. So they aren't actually Pokemon? I don't really know. What do you think, Nikki? I don't think they're just regular Pokemon. Not regular Pokemon, anyway. Maybe they definitely look. Maybe they definitely look different, at least. And I've never seen any of them in a Pokedex either. I suppose the time has come for an explanation. Yeah, you think? Professor. Some of the life forms that you see residing now within Area Zero are ancient Pokemon that lived in the distant past. Long lost to us. Ancient past? Ancient Pokemon? What? That's awesome. Yeah, of course Nemona's gonna think that. Yeah. Oh, come on. There's no way that's possible. The Zero lab where I am located contains a time machine. It summons the ancient Pokemon to this place. So the thing my mom spent forever researching down here, she actually got it working. Indeed, though the cost was catastrophic. The cost? But a time machine? You mean you can actually travel to and from the past? It is theoretically possible to travel to the past. However, for a being such as a human, it would not be possible to return to the present. Well, that's horrifying. Yeah, no kidding. So it just pulls things from the past, but if you were to try to use it to go to the past, you'd have no way back. Yes, Mom, you? Excuse me. Why did you call us here to Area Zero? Arvin, If possible, I would like us to speak when we can meet face to face. It'll be easier for you to understand once you can see the situation for yourself. Now then, Nikki. Please use the central panel here and disable another lock on my lab. Yeah, things are not gonna go well. Yep, click. Lock disabled. 2 of 4 locks are still active. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. Hey, Nikki. you know that book she told me to bring? I think it's got something to do with this place. Gee, you think? Or more like everything to do with this place. But I'm not the one she expects to fix whatever all this is. You are. I think you should be the one to carry it. Okay, you obtained the Scarlet book. Put the Scarlet book in your bag's key items. Oh boy. Can I read it? Probably not. Yeah, take care of it for me, okay, Nikki? Yep. Don't be waving your death flag, though, dude. We need you. For moral support, at least. Yeah, let's make sure my Pokemon are in tip-top shape. Okay, there we go. Save it. Might as well save it. I get the feeling that all the Pokemon in my current party are going to be level 70 by the time we get down there. Like, they should be pretty close to it. Your parents like Nemona? My parents are normal, I guess. I find it hard to believe that Nemona's parents are normal. Because she certainly is not normal. Okay, so there's the next one over there. Where's the one after that, though? Oh, I guess we're gonna find out. Wait. Okay, so Nemona has a big sister? Wait, who's the big sister? Have we met her? I do like the fact that the characters are having a heart-to-heart, but it's really hard to read because of how fast it goes by. Yeah, how about yours? Your mother seems super nice. You met her? Yep, got a glimpse of an amazing looking sandwich she made. Really, I wish I could see that. You mean the sandwich that I never got a chance to eat? Yeah. I bet. Okay, so wait a second. I gotta turn around. We're going that way, right? Yeah, pretty sure we're going that way. This isn't the deepest part, so... I only saw one way of getting to the... Did I somehow miss something somewhere? I probably did. Oh, no, there it is. I guess we were technically seeing it from above a ledge, so... Blow it up. Level 55. Hey, a Volcarona. Cool. Wasn't expecting that down here. What's that glow over there? Oh, okay, it's a tree. And here's number 3. Alright, another research station. What Pokemon are we facing this time? Nice, we get to chill for a minute. Well, we are going down a lot of inclines, so that would wear people out after a while. Something's gonna jump out at us again. 100% guaranteed. Probably right. Oh, Penny, such a worry word. And then... yeah, what's that? Eh? Oh, damn, that's worse. That's worse than I would have thought. See? At least it's a ground type. Wait a second, this is just like that tiny Pokemon we saw. Yeah, which one? So, it was an ancient Pokemon all along. Well, that one in particular was abnormally big. Yes, wow, you battled one of these before, Arvin? It looks seriously strong. Yeah, of course she's basically beaming at the thought of it. Yeah, well, Nikki and I are old pros when it comes to Titans. Leave this to us. The real question is, how should I take it out? Shall I use Misty or shall I use? I'm gonna have to swap out my Pokemon first. Okay, and let's go with. Yeah, let's go with Misty for now. Swap in. Let's go. Hydro Bubble. Damn, he's holding his own against that thing. Gotta give him credit for that. Super effective. Okay. See that? Victory's ours. Yeah, I saw it. Maybe the one we saw when we were searching out the Herba Mystica came from down here. Probably. And as you got to meet one of these Pokemon before our creator get together. Jealous. If we've got things from literal ancient times roaming around Paldea, that's a major problem. Yeah, no kidding. Isn't Professor Sada doing anything to keep them under control? How could she let this happen? Yeah, right. Because it's not like oh so brilliant Professor Sada ever messes up. And come on, Nikki. Nikki, let's get into the research station. Yep. Okay. Knock knock. And made it to station number 3. Yep. What's waiting for us at station number 4, though, is the real question. Let's see, how are we doing after all that walking and battling and whatnot? Anyone need a rest? Feeling rough, Penny? Oh no, it's not that. I've just been thinking ever since the professor mentioned that time machine. Pokemon here in Area Zero, in Area Zero came to our time from the past, right? So what about Koraidon? Isn't it pretty likely that it's also one of those ancient Pokemon? Yeah, probably. I think you're onto something. It is kind of giving off ancient vibes. Even its name sounds pasty. That could be read in so many weird ways. Wait a sec, I totally forgot. Hey, Arvid. You had Koraidon's ball, and you told us about it, about its forms in the first place. Forms in the first place. You must know something about it, right? You still remember that from way back? Remember that from way back? I wonder you're everybody's little star pupil. I kinda disagree. let's see. I guess I have no choice, no choice then. But to tell you what I know, that Pokemon Koraidon, that is. Jeez. It was found by my mom when she was working on her time machine. I believe it would be best for me to take over the explanations at this point. Professor, Koraidon, which I entrusted to Nikki, was the first Pokemon that was successfully retrieved from the past by the time machine. Seriously? Through analysis of its genetic makeup as well as its behavioral patterns, I came to realize that what I had discovered was in fact an ancient form of Cyclizar, the Pokemon still commonly ridden in this region. Oh, that makes sense, I guess they do look alike. Many other Pokemon also came to this place from across the boundaries of time, but I was never able to bring more than two specimens of Koraidon. You mean there's another one around here somewhere? And what if they're family? The other one could still be somewhere in Area 0 waiting to finally be reunited with our Koraidon. Kinda doubt that. A heartwarming family reunion? Y'all wish. Exactly. Exactly. Imagine how thrilled they'll be if we can get the family back together after all this time. Family, huh? Yeah, that sounds nice. If we could proceed, Nikki. Please disable the next lock using the central panel there. No, I just realized there's lights on the top of it that indicate how many have been activated. I guess disabled would be more like it. Ta-da! Lock disabled. Well done. Only one remains now. Please continue to the final research station. Yeah. Keep trying to turn the camera around out of force of habit. Alright then. Everyone's rested up. Okay, maybe it didn't change on the top part. I guess we'll find out once we get to the last one and see if this shows 3 lights on it instead of 2. Excuse me. Keep burping for some reason. What are my levels? Okay, looks like... Okay, got 3 that are at least level 70, and the other 3 are level 69, so they're close. Is that a teleporter? I just saw it, and I keep forgetting to look at it. But it looks like a teleporter. So, Koraidon's an ancient Pokemon. No wonder no one's seen it before. Yeah, no kidding. Still won't count out its Pokeball. Alright. Let's reserve it coming. Okay, so since that was the last one that we could see from where we were, that must mean that down this way is where the next one is. Somewhere down this way, at least. I saw someone's... Oh no, it's just the various sparkles in the air. So, I'll tell you what, okay. Going through a deep, dark cave. Spooky. trying to read those out of habit. Well, there is a... You know what? I kind of want to catch this since it's here. Effective. Wait, Moonblast is considered effective? It seemed very effective when I used it previously. Guess it's a lot weaker now or something. Let's see if I can catch it. Try an Ultra Ball. Wasn't gonna try to capture any Pokemon just yet, but since this is just right here, I figured why not. Okay, let's see. I guess we could try him. He has False Swipe. I think that's the one that can... It fell asleep. Slept and restored nature. All the way to full, good lord. Let's see. Strand attack. Okay, so yeah, this is the one I thought it was. Okay, well, I definitely need to do a lot harder hit than that. That was supposed to be effective on top of that, what the heck? That's asleep currently, so that's gonna add an additional thing to its modifier, so hopefully I'll have a fair chance of getting it. Yep, got it. Screamtail was caught. Ha ha ha. Nimona came running in like, oh, I want to have a turn. It's like, no, it's mine. Very psychic type. I'll nickname it later. It's into the box for now. Let's see, Super Potion. Save. Boom. Okay, let's continue our journey through this cave. I guess I'm going this way now, apparently. Don't mind me, just passing through. Get a Pokemon. Did we see, like, mist above this part? Okay, so where's the next research station? Oh, it's down there. Oh my gosh, look at all these huge, gorgeous crystals. They grow all the way to the bottom. Oh no, they go all the way to the bottom. They grow all the way to the bottom. What am I saying? Wonder if this has something to do with Terra crystals. One slip and we can kiss our short lives goodbye. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding, Penny. Oh, good call. Watch your step. Especially since there's a waterfall right next to it. So the professor's down there somewhere waiting for us. Yep. And that's fine. Totally fine. Alright, team. Watch yourselves. Let's get to the bottom of this thing. Yep. Everyone's in agreement on that. This place looks unreal. Maybe there really is treasure down here like the stories say. Maybe. Yeah, this place is something like something from a whole other world. Makes you feel maybe you already died and went somewhere. Is it just me, or do the crystals here give off the same glow as when Pokemon Terrasol is? Yep, they do. There's got to be some sort of connection. I would believe so, yes. Only way to find out. Come on, come on, everybody. Let's keep going. No, keep moving. Once again, I am auto-correcting myself. Jeez. We've got to go all the way down. Yep, and the research station is just right down there, so the professor's lab should not be that far either. If anything, what's taking us so long is... Okay, gotta go Jetway once we get down there. There's another Screamtail. Why is the Screamtail so huge? That is way bigger than the Jigglypuffs that I've seen in previous parts of the game. Apparently they're pretty common, because that's the third one. Ooh. Got something here. Ooh, Ice Terra Shard. Interesting. There's a Dunsparce. Didn't think you could encounter it. I thought you had to evolve it, but apparently not. I'll catch one of those other ones later. Little moron. Great chance. What do you mean great chance online? Where? I wasn't even paying attention to what they were saying. I just saw it out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, huh? Just Dunsparce. There's Yellow Shaky. They got bad memories. Blah, blah. They're just talking while I'm dodging all these Pokemon trying to get me. Terra Blast, nice. I was wondering when I was gonna get that TM, and apparently I found it down here. Okay, how do I get down there is the real question. There's gotta be a way. And Coradon still doesn't want to come out, so more at level 58. Oh wait, wait, is that the way I gotta go? Probably just, okay, maybe not. Because the path is blocked, isn't it? I thought it was. Crap. So much noise going out today, jeez. Okay, so how do I get over there? No. I feel like there should be a cutscene here. Okay, maybe not. Man, today's been kind of bad luck as far as streaming goes. Because of all the background noise. Okay. I clearly have missed something. I don't know what. That's a bit concerning to me. Ah, okay. Well, at least I got the Terra Blast TM, so that's not a loss. Or anything, I just didn't know. Oh. Diglett. Oh, no. Moving for last. And I'm not getting nearly as much EXP from this place as I was hoping. I guess it tells you that I'm pretty decently over leveled. Not really a bad thing, just slightly annoying. What's that? Gamora has something next to it. Not sure what that is, I'll have to look at that later. Because I don't feel like fighting every Pokemon in this cave, that's the main reason. But to continue the story. Bunch of gibbles over there. What is our visitor this time going to be, though? Nothing? I'm surprised. I had a guess that was going to be encased, but I wasn't certain. Whoa, what happened? And what happened? This place is a mess. Yeah, no kidding. Looks like something went berserk here. Yeah, but what? Good question. Hello, children. And as Professor, you scared us. I'm sorry. Why is everything in here busted up? Good question. As I'm sorry, hello, children. Wait, what? Something malfunctioning here? Come again? Okay. Now it's getting creepy. What the heck? Stop that, you're creeping us out. Hello, children. Initiating restart. The professor must be having some weird connection problems or something. Yeah, no kidding. Well, it was definitely weird, at least almost like, I don't know. No, say it. Say it, man. We all know. We're all thinking it. If she meant it as a joke, it wasn't funny. I still got goosebumps and all. Does this terminal even work at this point? You want press the button to disable one of the locks on the Zero Lab. Yeah, that's kind of why we came here. All locks disabled. Hello, can you hear me now? Please forgive me, forgive my previous transmission. There seems to be some signal interference. That's not what that was. What do you mean, Arvin? The locks have all been disabled, and at last, please make your way now to the Zero Lab, which lies at the very bottom of Area 0. Honestly, not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping we'd see another Paradox Pokemon, but nope. Okay. I should probably double check to make sure it's working properly. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. Preview. Oh. Yep. Everything's still working properly. I get a little paranoid of it not working since the Death Stranding's and stream where my mic wasn't working for like I don't know how long. Where'd you like to go? Zero Gate, Station 1, Station 2, Station 3. Never mind. Okay, so there's the teleporter. Nice. Huh. Okay. Where to now is the real question. There's definitely something off about the professor just now. Maybe the Electromagnetic flare. What the guy does? Who knows? Really, while the dialogue's going on, I can't target a Pokemon? That sucks. Oh well, I can get a Glamora later. Going on a luxurious stroll through a place full of nightmarish monstrosities from the time long forgotten ways. That's not the lab down there, is it? Guess I'm about to find out. Move, Nimona. Yeah, what's this? Yeah, I have no idea what that is, but it looks ancient. Okay, poison terror shard. Nope. Juke him. Okay, where the heck am I supposed to go? Ah, this way apparently. This way. Dark terror shard. Yeesh. Geez, there's a lot of Screamtails over here. I guess they're the more common one or something. I don't know. Oh, there's an item. It's just a thing in the air. It's going from point A to point B at the moment. That's definitely the lab, I bet. The real question is, how am I supposed to, Okay, I gotta get to the bottom. Why is it so tall? And I think I see my route down there. Kinda expecting to see more Paradox Pokemon than what I've been seeing. There's probably other areas in the crater that you can find them at, and I just haven't run into them yet. Probably because I've just been beelining it for the progression. Wait a second. That looks different from that thing over there. So, suspicious. If that's where we need to go, then what's that thing way over there? Well, we're either gonna find out or we're not gonna find out, I guess. You know what? Yeah, just go over here and take a look. Because I did not realize that the big thing covered in crystal is where... Seriously? It stopped me. Have we finally reached the deepest part? It kind of looks like it. And so we made it. Ready to see if those legends of treasure down here are for real? That depends on your definition of treasure. Yeah, right. That's just fluff they write to fill the textbooks. Hello, children. You've done well to make it here. This gives Demon Lord vibes. Like, well done, heroes. I see you have done well to make it this far. You know, stuff like that. Like, Alan's only need is for her to show up holding a glass of wine, sitting on a throne. Drink some water before I continue. said, as a hello, children, you've done well to make it here. The structure you see before you is the Zero Lab. Is it? That's where you are, right, Professor? But wait, why does it look like the whole place is being swallowed up by crystals? Yeah, I was wondering that myself. Crystals here in Area Zero possess a peculiar energy. This energy can alter the foundations of living things and optimize the performance of machinery. It is the same energy that allows Pokemon to terrestrialize. So this entire building has been terrestrialized. Is that what you're saying? Don't be silly, Arvin. The professor implies something important about Terra Orbs just now. Yeah, no kidding. They're made from the crystals down here in Area Zero, aren't they? Yeah, I would assume so. Indeed. Though not many know it. Yeah. Okay. Since you have disabled all 4 locks, the gate to the Zero Lab should now open for you. But once you open the gate, you'll quickly be confronted with the dangerous Pokemon inside. They will likely make a break for freedom. Dangerous Pokemon? You didn't mention any of that before. As with the 4 of you working together, you should be able to best them. Prepare yourselves well, then open the gate. I get the feeling. Okay, so you've got me and Nikki here. It doesn't matter what we're up against, we'll be fine. Well then, that puts all my worries to rest. Doesn't put mine to rest. Okay, so I get the feeling that the reason why we only saw Screamtails up until this point is because the rest of the Paradox Pokemon have been trapped inside there, and so they haven't been running around all over Area Zero yet. Well, there was that one great Tusk that we ran into earlier. So, okay, so I saved the game. I should have plenty of full restores. I would hope. I had quite a few. Wait, where's the others? Where'd everyone else go? It's just me here. Okay, well, I'm gonna go over here and see what this thing is real quick. I have no idea what that structure is, but I thought that was the lab. Ghost Terra Shard. Nice. What the? Why did that thing look so weird when up against the background of that crystal? Very strange. Okay, well. Glamet. Wait, does that turn it? Is that what turns into Glamora? I'll worry about that later, I guess. Okay. Okay then. I guess this is good times as any. Let's see what we're up against. Open gate to the Zero Lab. Yes. You said to press and open the button. Hold it. Huh? Why? We're finally on the cusp of getting into the lab. Look, if it's true that a bunch of really dangerous Pokemon might come at us, then shouldn't we also have Koraidon help? Yeah, if it would come out of its Pokeball. Yeah, and you have Koraidon, where it's like how like how we first saw it in the Inland Grotto. That'd be a huge help. I want to see a battle. But it hasn't even wanted to let us ride it ever since we came down to Area 0. And it can't enter its battle form in the first place. Yeah, it never did recover that part of its strength, did it? But it's really strong. I know it is. Yeah, I know. It ate all those herba mystica we found too. When it really matters, I'm sure it'll fight. And Area 0 is where it used to live. And if you bring it out of its Pokeball now, maybe it'll be able to find its family too, right? I kind of doubt that there's if only two of them were able to be brought in. It's kind of suspicious. That's pretty sensible by your standards, Arvin. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know either, Penny. Go on, Nikki. Let Koraidon out. Yeah, might as well. Like, if I was to say no, it probably would have. She'd probably be like, ahem, you were saying, let it out. Okay, so Koraidon's out now. Alright, come on, Nikki. Well, it's not shaking like it was before, so now that we got Koraidon ready, it's time to open that. Gate. I agree. Open sesame. And then all kinds of Matcha's horrors come out of the gate. Bink. Bink. Uh-oh. It is woken. Like, well, no way, the family reunion. Yeah, that's not a family reunion. No, that's not right. Yeah, you think? Even he knows that there's bigger fish to fry. Well, something's gonna be helping us, I guess. Yeah. Koraidon's not very happy. Are you bummed that your heartwarming family reunion got cut off so quickly? No. Yeah, Penny's like, are you joking? I agree. That thing was about to lay the smackdown on it. This was nothing heartwarming about it. Oh, there was nothing heartwarming about it. We were this close to getting caught up in a nasty brawl. Yep. Wait, for real? Yeah, you're a musclehead, like I said. Just look at Koraidon. Poor thing's terrified. Guess the other one isn't exactly its pal. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, the other Pokemon was giving off some real bad vibes. Not that you should worry, not that you should worry a thing about any of that. Once we get you back into your battle form, I'm sure you'll be going toe-to-toe against that jerk. If you want to. I don't think he wants revenge. Sorry, I guess that really doesn't help, huh? Nope. Let's see. Do you think that other Koraidon was one of the dangerous Pokemon the professor warned us? No, that one was on the outside. Warned us to watch out for. Nope. But didn't the professor say the dangerous Pokemon would come out from inside? You mean from inside the gate? Yeah, like that. Yeah, we kind of did this, didn't we? And what the? actually chase them out of there, though. Or did it start laying the smack down on them once it was inside, and they're like, nope, we're out of here. We're surrounded. Yep, we're surrounded, alright. And it's pretty obvious they're not here to roll out a friendly welcome mat. Gee, you think? There's no way we can handle this many. I don't know. I'm a bit ambitious. Don't tell me they're all ancient Pokemon. I'd say so, yeah. We've got a little disaster on our hands here. We were warned. Just saying. Look, even that fellow's ready to bail. Then I guess it's my turn. I've been waiting. Yeah, I bet you have. Come on, Nikki, let's do this together. Why are you dragging me into this? I vote we run. I say after claiming I was feeling ambitious. Once again, I need a swap because I wasn't sure what to expect. Come back and come out with Misty. Knowing Nemono, she's probably... Okay, she's not one-shotting it. It's level 64, so it's pretty up there. Let's do a Hydro Pump. Mostly because I'm pretty sure if I use dirty water, well, that happened. Oh, they're strong. Now this is a worthwhile challenge. You guys sure about that? I'm glad you're on our side, but you're still really annoying when it comes to stuff like that. And why are they coming at me? Because you're there. And Nikki, help me out here. Yep. This thing is grass type. At least it should be. Bruno, come on out. Okay, so Lava Plume's gone into effect on Brion as well. Super effective. Ah, come on, really? Ah, right. Forgot I gave him long berries. Quite literally carrying this entire party. I guess, well, they're not really in a party in Pokemon terms, but still. And the ancient past must have been terrifying. Yeah, no kidding. Oh no, they're running away. Yeah, and those Pokemon get out, we're gonna have a gigantic mess on our hands. For once, Nemono's being, what's the word I'm looking for? Reasonable? No. There's a word for it, I can't think of it on the top of my head. Sensible. Sensible. Let's go with sensible. That'll work. Anyways, we gotta go after him, Benny. Why me? Wait. Anyways. Hold on, Nimona, and why do I get the feeling you're enjoying all this? Oh, she's definitely enjoying all this. Yes. I hope the two of them can handle their part. Yeah, hopefully. But at least the crowd's been thinned out now. Guess it's up to us to deal with what's left. Let's go for the strong-looking one first. Yeah, I agree. Flutterman, huh? I'm gonna look up its weakness real quick. I'm fairly certain I should be good. This lineup, but let's go ahead and take a look anyway. Okay, so it's a ghost fairy type, so it's only weak to ghost and steel type moves. That's just lovely. Well, this one's gonna be a little harder then. I guess we'll see how effective this is on it. Mystic Fire. Okay, well that didn't do very much. That was a dark type move. Why was that more? Why was that like really effective? Yeah, I can catch this right now, so I'm just gonna flare main painted. And see the power of friendship. French had us perfectly in sync, all thanks to our Titan hunting together. Yeah, even Koraidon's not buying that. Still scared, huh? You worried you might have to face the other one of your kind? Well then, let me take some of the bird. These stragglers should be nothing. Me and Maba stuff. Kira can take them. Okay. So Nikki, take your partner there and go take care of business. You got it. Glad to see you've got some faith in us. Some faith in us at last. Well, you did do better out of all out of the other two, so. Anisef can't wait to battle either. Yeah, he looks raring to go. Oh, excuse me. Go right on. You really ruined my whole childhood, you know? But it's not like seeing you cowering and scared out of your wits makes me feel any better about it. You've got amazing powers. If you just use them, and you've got us too. So don't you even think about losing to that jerk. Be brave, stand up, and fight. Be brave, stand up, and fight. Yep. Check summary real quick. Yep, looks like everyone is in tip-top shape now. Save the progress. Okay, let's go. Wasn't certain if I was gonna actually be able to beat this. today, but I guess we'll find out. What the heck? Oh, well, that's not good. Human presence detected within the Zero Lab. Who's that? Okay, it's her. Deactivating sleep mode. Oh, great. Oh, I did hear about this, but, kinda creepy. Hello, yes, hello, Nikki, thank you for coming. I'm thinking he's the one who ripped his way through the opening. Probably. Actually, no, that was probably the Pokemon that came running out. She has a Master Ball. No, back to your ball. I was wondering where the Master Ball was all this time. That one is far less trackable. Wait. Yeah, tractable. And far more aggressive than the one you've traveled with. Your Koraidon fled Area Zero because of loss to the other one in a territorial struggle. I'm afraid that there is something for which I must apologize. I am not the true Professor Sada. Then who are you? I'm an artificial intelligence the professor created imbued with her memories and knowledge. In short, I'm an AI-powered robot. Okay, well that explains a lot. The real Professor Sada passed away during the incident that destroyed research station number 4. The incident? The Pokemon was not to be blamed. It was his original professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. I believe the professor wanted nothing more than for the Koraidon to survive and thrive. That is why she threw herself in front of your Koraidon in an attempt to protect it. As from the time I first reached out to Director Clavel and asked to be put in contact with you, I was never more than an AI. Okay, Nikki. The reason I asked you to come to me is because I have one last thing to do here at the Zero Lab, and I desire your help. In short, I wish for you to put a stop to the time machine the original professor created. Any questions can be addressed as we make our descent. Follow me. What? Kind of curious. Is this just a narrative thing, or will this have a actual impact? I gotta look this up real quick. So yeah, apparently it's just for narrative, and stopping time machine is just narrative reasons. It doesn't actually have an actual mechanical impact, which is great because I was a little worried there because I couldn't remember. This elevator will take us down to the lower levels. Step inside. Okay. Wonder what the level's gonna be. Because most of my, quite a few of my Pokemon should be a level 7. I think my Pokemon should be level 70 at this point. Let's see. Nikki, it is truly great relief to me that you came. I will answer any questions you may have. Is there anything you wish to know? Okay, what is this time machine? I am curious. The time machine is a device that the original professor and I worked on together. It sends Pokeballs to a distant point and the timeline to catch Pokemon there, and it can then draw them back here to the present. When she was alive, Professor Sada had a great fascination with Pokemon from another age. What you might call ancient Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machine continues to automatically draw ancient Pokemon to this time. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What happened to the real professor? As I explained to you before, the original professor no longer exists. During the destruction of the hands of the research station, her physical body received grievous injuries that left it unable to sustain life. I'm afraid that this fact may be difficult for her son Arvin to accept. I now manage the Zero Lab in the original professor's place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? I guess we're just getting all the questions answered. An AI is an artificial intelligence created by a human being. A computer draws the original professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all my thoughts and actions. The results of those calculations are expressed by this mechanical body built to resemble the professor in every way. Interesting. Humanity does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such sophisticated AI at present. But the crystals that make up the Zero Lab have made such a thing possible here. So she's never leaving the lab is what it comes down to. They are also why I cannot leave this place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What is it you really want? The original professor has had a dream. Of a world in which ancient Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony. Well, these Pokemon's powers seem to stem from primal energy. From a primal energy in the ancient past, and this energy has proved too terrible. Their very existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of this modern age. The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep the ancient Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldea. But we've begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barrier, such as Great Tusk. Eventually, they will break free of this walled garden known as Area Zero and run rampant across the Paldea region. And when they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I may things. I may have been created as a copy of the professor, and yet I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. But any hope of preventing it will require overcoming the greatest AI that the original Professor Sada ever devised. Nikki, you have become a formidable trainer. Now use that strength you have gained to destroy the dream Sada once cherished. Yes, that is why I'm here. I appreciate your willingness to help. We have reached the lowest level. Alrighty then, here we go. Behold. This is the time machine that we perfected using the power of the terrestrial phenomenon. So the crystals essentially is what makes the time machine work. Oh. Better save it before I go any further. Don't know if that's going to soft lock me into this until I beat it or not, but actually, you know what? Let's see. Can I go back? Again. Whew. I probably should have checked that beforehand before saving it. A rookie mistake. Yeah, okay. Alrighty then. How do we do this? Do I interact with the machine, or do I do something else? Also, why is there like something in this compartment right here is open? To stop the time machine, you'll need to use the professor's ID, which has been embedded within the Scarlet book. Okay, it was very like the professor to put the final key we would need in that book of all places. She loved that volume since childhood. How old is this book? If you place the Scarlet book upon the pedestal here, you will be able to stop the time machine. There is just one issue. What's that? If you try to stop the time machine, I will most likely attack you. Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system's programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid I'll become no more than a battle machine, bound to defeat anyone identified as an obstacle by my code. My battling abilities are peerless. They're built upon analysis of the battles carried out by the various champions of the Paldea region. Having seen the bond between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe you can prevail. Once you have readied yourself for this fight, please place the Scarlet book upon the pedestal. Okay, I don't know what Pokemon she's gonna have out first, so I should probably make sure that Furno has a Lumberry on him, because that's been very, very helpful lately. So I'm just going to make sure he has one, because I've had some very unexpected turns come around. And everyone is on level 70 at a bare minimum, so that's good. Okay. Yes, place the Scarlet Oak. ID, Professor Seta, confirm, initiate emergency shutdown. Please wait, please wait. Access denied. Yep, because of the system. Shutdown command overridden, reinitializing. It's up to you now, Nikki. AI, Seta, switching to sleep mode. I can't even read that part. Please defeat me. I'm lost. Lost my dream is within reach. And you're number, wait, no, 7? Huh. So what's in the master ball in this case? And Seta has initiated a battle. So what, did she just have an endless stream of master balls in this case? Because damn, that's the case. How do you think? Oh, no. Wanted to read that. Okay, Slitherwing. Let's. That is a fire bug type, if I remember correctly. So let's swap for Misty. What level is this thing anyway? Didn't hit that, huh? It's the power the ancient past holds. Splendid, isn't it? Wait, the Slitherwing's only 66? Why am I worried? Got nothing to worry about. Okay, I should be worried. Let's use attack. Attack. Okay, let's give Misty a bit of a potion. Because apparently this thing has a much higher defense than what I was expecting. Guess makes sense. It did sacrifice its wings for flight. Oh, you bitch. Okay, well. Okay, hyper potion. No, let's give her a max potion. Sure, Hydro Pump is a special attack. Seriously, it just healed her up. What the fuck, dude? Okay. Let's use another max potion. And so I gotta pull out old stops, so that means healing when needing. To try to keep each of my Pokemon in the ring as long as possible. Was that Leech Life? Holy shit, man. Hydro Pump. Damn, not again. Has some pretty good attacks. Hoping because it's a fire bug type, it might be able to take it down easily. But it looks like that's not the case. Used up almost all my Hydro Pumps on this battle alone. Damn it, I avoided the attack too, and I have to heal her again. I just know there's gonna be someone out there seeing me give all my max potions to my back around and they're gonna be throwing a fit. And this thing's literally just using my Pokemon's health to heal itself. What the fuck, dude? Seriously? It's almost all the way up again. What the fuck? That's not much of a final battle if it wasn't challenging, but damn. Something's gotta give. And of course, he's using Leech Life again. Okay, let's see. Let's go with Aurora Beam. Of course, we're doing that again. Healing itself up again. Honestly, like if this turns out to be way more effective, I wish it would. It's not more effective. Damn. I hope the rest are not as tough as this thing, because that's going to be quite concerning. Aha, its accuracy fell. I swear, I'm going to end up using all my consumables at this point. Body water, let's go. Miss. Poof. Yes. Finally. Sheesh. That thing was way tougher than it deserved to be. Flutterman, do you want to swap Pokemon out? Yes, switch your Pokemon out. Have Luna swap in, because we already defeated the Flutterman, so I know that at least Moon Blast will be effective. She's gonna terrestrialize her last Pokemon. Probably will. So close. You know what? We'll use Draining Kiss to get back a little bit of HP. Barely got any back. Granted, it barely had any health left, so. Sandy Shocks. Okay. Okay. It's Philo's turn. It's gonna be both a ground type and an electric type. Or wait. Sandy Shock. Actually, it's probably a steel electric. Either way, I should be fine. Yeah, steel electric. Forgot that Sandy Shock was based on a Magneton. Which, honestly, as an ancient Pokemon, doesn't make any sense. Oh, that's probably why they're called Paradox Pokemon, though. Paradox. That it exists. Screamtail. a fairy type. Should I keep using this one, or should I try a different one? Guess for now, I'll... Actually, let's see how well this goes with Philo and then decide the next course of action. Try Giga Drain first. Didn't do very much. Didn't heal very much either. Ow. That was super effective. Wealth of data at my disposal. Okay. That was a lot more effective. Oof. Yeah, hyper potion. Bone. Like, Philo's not like the tankiest of animals on my team, but does do pretty good for it. And that's apparently super effective, even though it's not really that effective. But some sort of error has occurred in calculating for critical damage. Okay then. Brute Bonnet. Yeah, let's switch. Let's go with Furno. Swap in. At some point I'm gonna use Luna again. Well, assuming she has the Dragon Paradox Pokemon. I don't know if she does or doesn't. Lava Plume. Super effective. Rain back. Boosh. Okay, that's not good. Get a Hyper Potion. Oh. Sucker Punch, but it failed. Lava Plume. And it did Sucker Punch. Now it. Bye bye. Roaring Moon, it does. Okay, I'm gonna switch. Switch to Luna, then I'm gonna give her a potion to heal her up. I think it's proceeding with him in expectations. I have a 0% chance of winning, you say? As you're using a dragon type, I'm literally using a dragon's bane. Photosynthesis? Yeah, interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna use a full restore this time. Goosh. Motherfucker. Fine, use Draining Kiss on your ass. Like that. Ah, great. Oh, super effective. How much is it gonna heal though? Almost all the way. Very good, very good. You know what, might as well do that again. Almost killed it. Dude. Yep, it just had everything drained out of it. Bye bye. How many more to go? Oh no, I defeated her. Did he even terrestrialize that thing? Really? Good grief. Maybe you can't terrestrialize Paradox Pokemon. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. Okay. I was expecting that to be way harder than what it was. I say that after only struggling with one of them. Yeah, it's Nikki. Yeah, what's up? What is this? Yeah, good question. Did you already beat all the baddies without me? Yep, pretty much. Okay, out with it, you. Who are you really? No time for that, dude. We already did the exhibition. Thank you, and thank you for everything. The time machine has finally... She has finally been stopped. You're really not my mom, are you? Gee, you think? Oh, look how big you've grown. Oh boy, that's sad. So proud of you, my... Sorry you were alone so long. Perfect. Security system failure. Threat to time machine detected. Threat to time machine detected. Whoa, what's going on now? We gotta get the heck out of here, that's what's going on. Is there another army of Pokemon on its way here? Hopefully not. It cannot be. Obstacle is preventing the time machine from performing as intended. Activating Paradise Protocol. Okay. What? Let's keep the time machine running true. There. Locking all Pokeballs except those registered to set as ID. Wait, what? Program initiate. No. Sorry, Jordan. So much. Let's run. And it says disable Paradise program. Anyway. Wait, what? Challenged by the Paradise Protection Protocol? Wait, what? I have to do this again? Ah! Pokeball's locked. Koraidon, the Guardian of Paradise. Jeez. Can't battle without Pokemon in the field. Sure, our Pokeballs won't work. How are we supposed to battle? I don't know, maybe the Pokemon that refuses to stay in a Pokeball will have something to do with it? Question is, what level is it gonna be? I wonder if they can catch the old... Certainly hope so. It'd kinda suck if I couldn't catch it. Although if I can't, then it's more than likely the case that Anyways, more than likely the case that that'll be, you know, for story reasons, or whatever, and like I'll still somehow end up getting it. Alright, Calcum Falls, huh? 68. Ah, so it's not as strong as my Pokemon are. Boo. Okay, let's do Collision Course then. Oh, for the time, that's not good. Change it to its battle form. Let's go Koraidon, you got this. Let's try Terra Blast.
At Ballistica Games. Well, I showed up late as hell.
With this Garden of Paradise. And she nothing? Yeah. And it didn't do very much. Neither did that. This is going to be an interesting turn of events. So far, the one that's I use bulk up. Wait, I didn't have bulk up. I had endure. Huh. I don't think I have bulk up. I'll have to look. Koraidon shook off the taunt. Looks like it could be bad. Hang in there. And hang in there, Nikki. Yeah. Where he is endure. Uses bulk up. I'm gonna have endure there so I can. So whoever comes next. Oh, not going to. Oh, it said I endured the hit, so I did technically endure it. Jeez. Look at champ, you can do this. I know you can. Yeah, thanks, dude. Sheesh. Man, so if I hadn't used endure when it was doing bulk up, I probably wouldn't have survived that. Can we really not pull off a win here? This doesn't look good. Hey Nikki, your Terror Orb's glowing. Wait, what? Nikki Crow, Terrasilize and finish this off. Man, why not? It did have Terra Blast, so I'm not that surprised. Wait, let's see here. Yeah, I can't use Pokeballs either, so yeah, I'm not catching the one that I'm battling right now. Okay. I endured it, so... Right, I forgot. Collision Course with Terrace. Xiaomi won't be pushed around. Time to terrestrialize and get in the super effective hits. I already terrestrialized though. Terra Blast with Dragon out. Oh, Terra Blast on its own doesn't do much. It's when you terrestrialize where it's the most. Makes sense. Damn! That was a lot more effective than I was expecting it to be. That's weird, the text-to-speech didn't go off. Well, I showed up late as hell. Yeah, you did, dude. You showed up at the end. Don't know why the text-to-speech didn't go off. It's kind of weird. Went off for other things. You did it. It's not going berserk anymore. How? How very astounding. To think that you would manage to defy even the original professor's final protections. Are you back to normal? Yes, a completely unforeseen outcome even for an AI possessing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. Even on the brink of despair, you children did not give in, and instead proved your worthiness.
At Ballistica Games. It did go off.
Showing the wisdom to think for yourselves, the courage to hold faith in your friends, and the fortitude to do what had to be done, no matter how difficult your own past may have been. I believe you will be capable of walking whatever paths you choose for yourself. Choose for yourselves now with pride. I don't know why I'm messing up on the last bit of dialogue. Jason. I thank you, Nikki. I thank you all children. All of you children. Well, I'm afraid that the time machine cannot be put to a complete stop so long as I am here. It appears I myself am part of the system that ensures the machine reboots when stopped. What does that mean? I am sorry. You know, when I was watching you all on your adventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied you, your freedom. The way that the way you came together, working in league with your fellows and caring for them. The way you saw it, and you saw its strength, and to better yourself, throwing all you are into your battles. Sheesh. Why am I having trouble with some of these? Okay. The way that you would face down even the greatest enemies to save that which you loved. The way that you never cease to seek nor to fight for a treasure all your own. Yeah, no kidding. And the way that you soared free through the very skies on those wings of yours. What wings? Rhydon doesn't have wings. Let's see, I wish that I too might be as free as you all. Free to seek out that which I might treasure. Above all else not found. Your own treasure? As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop. I have no idea how to pronounce that, inextricably connected to it. So I've made a decision. I will use the time machine to journey to the world of the ancient past that I have dreamed of. Yeah. What? You can't just leave now, right when we finally reached you? I'm not... The fuck? As I'm not going only so that the time machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny my desire to see that ancient world for myself. Is this what it feels like to have your heart race with the thrill of adventure? I would assume so. Arvin, as I am sorry that I kept the truth from you for so long. inherited all the thoughts and wishes of the professor, so I understand better than any. Your mother truly loved you. You can't just go and say a thing like that now. No, I suppose you're right. I am sorry. Arvin, Koraidon, Nikki, it is a little sad, but I am afraid that this is goodbye. And he's just screaming, Mom. It did go off? Huh, that's weird. It's not going off on my end. Bid you adieu. Okay. Kinda weird. Well, at least it's going off on the stream then, because it sure as heck ain't going off on mine. Excuse me, wait. How could you just go? Marvin, you okay, bud? Give him a moment. He has a moment. He needs to think. Yeah, somewhere deep down, I kind of already knew it. I knew that thing was fake, but when it said my name, using her voice and wearing her face, even if it was fake, it felt real, you know? So I start crying, dude. Let it out. Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. That's okay. I guess Koraidon is sad too. He doesn't really look sad. He looks more like he's pumped up for a fight. Like, where is round 2? Oh, but the battle form, how cool is that? Man, is it so strong? Yeah, looks pretty strong. Not as strong as my Eevees though, but still. If it tries to nudge at me for a belly rub while it's huge like this, I seriously think I'm gonna die. She's probably not wrong. Hey now, let's not skip over the big win here. Nikki and Koraidon just saved all of Paldea. Perfect timing for loud cars to be going by. Sheesh. And that's right, you both did, and it's amazing. Thanks, Nikki. Yep. Yeah, that's my bud Nikki for you. You know, Arvin, even though the professor's gone, I bet she's finally having a real fun adventure of her own in the past. Yeah, thanks, Penny. I agree, she probably is. Yeah, sorry. What should we do now, Nikki? Let's head on out. You said it. Come on, everyone, let's get out of here and make our way home. finally. Sheesh. Everyone's about pretty. Hey everybody, what's up? What is it? Let's take a long road out and get a little more fun out of this adventure. I don't really. Sounds great. If we can load up on snacks first. Hey Nikki, you too. Yep, you're coming. Yep, the Mars-cycle lizard's not letting you out of this. Alright, fine. I guess we're going. I guess we're doing this.
See?
Alright, well, that's the end credits. No music for obvious reasons. Apparently there's some kind of sound going on according to the video capture audio.
At Ballistica Games.
You
I can hear music.
What the heck? There's no music coming through my audio. What the heck's going on? Well, that's weird because
At
I
Ballistica
turned
Games.
the music really low.
Also now you need to go back down and catch Cora item.
Turn it off, but just to make sure it wouldn't get picked up by the mic, I turned the volume on my TV down, so that's probably why I can't hear it. For some reason, I couldn't really hear it when I clicked the monitor for the audio capture. So I don't know. So now I need to go back down and catch Koraidon. Wait, you mean it's still down there? Oh, that's good to know at least. But yeah, I don't get why I'm not hearing the text-to-speech on my computer. I was hearing it earlier, but not hearing it now, which is the concerning part. Volume mixer. Oh. As long as it's happening on the stream, I guess that's all that really matters in the end, but still. Man, I've been streaming for over
At Ballistica
3
Games.
hours.
Yes, once you beat the uncatchable one you go down and it should be there.
Cool. I don't know if I'm going to show that on stream or not, mostly because I was mainly just intending to keep playing this on stream until I reach the end credits, which I have done. But definitely go catch it on and it's off stream though. But yeah, dude, you missed quite a bit. Like, basically, I smoked Nimona, and then the rest of the stream is literally just me going through and it was going through Area 0, basically. And also, not gonna lie, kinda disappointed. Yes, wait, why did that double? Oh, no, it's a... Wait. Yeah, okay, no, it didn't double. It's just me thinking that too. Anyway. But, yeah. But yeah, anyways, as I was saying, a little disappointed because you overhyped the entire thing with the Paradox Pokemon and whatnot. I was expecting a really difficult battle. Now, granted, it was more difficult than what it could have been, but it was not as difficult as I was expecting based on what you told me. What the? Calling students to the director's office. Miss Nikki, Miss Nimona, Master Arvin, and Miss Penny. Uh-oh. I'm guessing we're in trouble. Director Clavel would like to see you in his office. Oh, that's concerning, to say the least. What the? How to change Koraidon's form. If you select Koraidon while in the main
At Ballistica Games.
open,
I didn't overhype, you overtrained lol.
Form and its ride form. Oh, that's cool. I didn't overhype it, you overtrained. I guess I'll take that as a compliment. Like, not gonna lie, like, as I was going down into Area 0, at one point I did say that, it certainly seemed like I had over-leveled for the area. But I wasn't expecting the strongest thing down there to be level 68. While all of my Pokemon, by the time I got to that point, were at least level 70. And when it came down to the Paradox Pokemon, I only struggled with one of them. And that was due to the type that it had. I didn't have a direct advantage over. But the rest, I pretty much blew through pretty easily. Okay, so I said the director's office. Let's see what the director wants. I get the feeling it's because we went to a place we weren't supposed to go. Looks like the hero's finally here. Would you join us, Miss Nikki? Oh boy. We're in for an earful, aren't we? Yes, I do believe you're right. I guess we'll find out soon enough. No need for concern, you two. I'm not angry in the slightest. Really? I merely called you all here to discuss your fine achievements in this year's treasure hunt. Oh. So you shut down the professor's time machine. How did you find out about that? And thus preventing the ancient Pokemon from running rampant across Paldea. Your actions were totally outstanding in every regard, and I couldn't be prouder of you all. Your decision to enter a strictly off-limits area was admittedly regrettable. He got us there. He does. However, since this was necessary to protect Paldea and its precious ecosystems, I'm willing to overlook that particular point. Phew. So we're not getting raked over the coals after all. Well, we probably are, just for something different. Oh, before I forget, Miss Nikki, there's something I would like you to have. Oh, really, what is it? Each of your friends has received one already, so this one is for you. a Master Ball. He said each of them had one. So the professor did have a Master Ball factory down there. As you put the Master Ball in your pocket. Okay, cool. Very best Pokeball with the ultimate level of performance with it. You will catch any wild Pokemon without fail. Yeah, that makes sense why it was used to catch Pokemon from the past. And about the Hall of Fame badge I gave you a short while ago. Wait, did you give me that? That gift is one we bestow only upon students who achieve truly remarkable feats. I expect you to honor what that badge represents by striving always to serve as a model for your fellow students. Yeah, I kind of doubt that one, considering that I literally skipped all the classes throughout this entire journey. I guess I'll try.
At Ballistica Games. BTW in the DLC you have a chance to get more Master Balls from the printer.
Interesting. Very interesting. Let's see. You must be rather worn out from your recent adventures. And Master Arvin, I was so sorry to hear about the professor. You have my deepest condolences. Yeah. Well. Yeah, it was pretty rough when I found out my mom had died. But weirdly enough, my head actually feels clear now for the first time in ages. In the Great Crater, I got to learn a bit about my mom's research and what she was trying to achieve down there. I guess if you're rebuilding something as mind-blowing as a time machine, that takes priority over showering your son with attention, huh? All I know is I'm done feeling like some lost little kid. Done. Time to say goodbye and move on. I'm gonna enjoy every last day till graduation with my buds here and Mama Steph, of course. Good for him. Well said, Master Irvin. You truly are your mother's son. Is that a compliment or a backhanded insult? Of course, I must remind you that you have nowhere near enough credits to graduate. You'll need to study frantically to catch up, but I have every expectation of your success. What? Poor Arvin. That's what you get for skipping classes. Let's see. And let us not forget the other good news. Our academy has a new champion. Who? Though we sadly cannot make your valiant deeds in the Great Crater known to the public, your new champion rank at least should be celebrated throughout the whole school. Yes. Oh, I know. How we should celebrate. We should hold a Pokemon contest. No, Nimona, you battle freak. No. Seriously, could we not? Arvin, Penny, classic Nimona. Yeah, classic Pest. Let's see. A Pokemon battle contest, you say? No, don't give her ideas. Well, your own vested interests in such a venture are more than apparent, Miss Nimona. I think it's a fine idea. Crap. But please understand that large-scale event will be quite beyond us. We have many other school activities to keep an eye on, after all. Pardon my intrusion. I couldn't help but overhear. Oh no. Who is it? Who it is? It's going to be a guest character from a previous game. I just know it. Let's take a look. Oh, I was wrong. It's actually her. Pokemon League will, of course, happily lend a hand in organizing this contest. Bob Burma. Anyway. Well, I most kind offer, Chairwoman Ida. I do everything in my power to nurture young and up-and-coming talent. Though that's not to say only the youth have promise when it comes to Pokemon battles. Talk about herself. A former gym leader, the developer of the Pokedex app. This academy clearly counts many skilled trainers of Pokemon among its staff. As such, my suggestion is as follows. Students and staff should compete for the title of strongest trainer at the academy. We get to battle the teachers. You can be too, right, Premier? Is that even allowed? The chairwoman's not part of the academy, right? Well, I beat her, so... Let's see. Actually, I think she's the chairwoman of the school board as well as the Pokemon League. Wait, for real? I mean, I knew she was on another level, but wow. Well, they did state that the academy had a chairwoman rather than a chairman, so I guess that meant that. Yeah, I guess that checks out. Thank you for the invitation, Champion Nimona. I would gladly take up your kind offer to compete alongside you all, but well, I'm afraid my schedule is already packed tight with work that I simply must attend to. Can you free up sometime somehow? Well, I suppose I might be able to participate if Champion Nikki would agree to lend me a hand. Eh? What kind of work requires a student to lend you a hand? Huh? I'd be happy to help. Where should I start? Where should I start? Excellent. Excellent answer. Much obliged, Champion Nikki. No. Get straight to it. I would like you to go out and inspect Paldea's various gyms in my stead. Are they fulfilling their duties as beacons of strength and inspiration for all those aiming to achieve champion rank? Or has their brilliance started to fade? To find out, I ask you to bring your full might as champion to bear against each of the gym leaders and test their prowess in battle. They are all trainers of exceptional talent, handpicked by me personally. I do not expect you'll find cracks in their armor, but well, consider it a formality. This will also provide you the perfect stage for your first appearance as a new champion. Since all the gym leaders will still be expecting me to carry out the inspection, I imagine they'll have mustered their strength. I dare say they might be more of a challenge than when you faced them before. You get to have all-out battles with the gym leaders? Man, I'm jealous. Nimona. Could just said Nimona, you know. But she'd love to. Now then, on to another crucial matter. I'd like to discuss with Penny here how to patch the weakness in our league point system. But there's a bunch of anime I missed that I was gonna binge. Thank you in advance for your willing and eager cooperation. Great, she's another Nimona, isn't she? I mean, I'll do it, I'll help. Well, let me help. Yeah. Well, I feel sorry for Penny. Excellent. Well, as we'll leave you all to it then. Come now, Penny. This is awesome, Nikki. How do you figure? Show this inspection thing who's a boss so that La Prima can join our tournament, okay? And enjoy taking another swing at the gem gauntlet while you're at it. Let's see, I'll take care of filling out the forms and other administrative stuff so the ball gets rolling on the tournament in the meantime. I just realized it's nighttime outside. Is outside the window right there. Say it's wonderful to see all the you all showing such initiative. You each have a critical role to play. My phone just gave off a notification. It's set to do not disturb. What the heck? I thought I had it set to do not disturb. Yeah, it's set to do not disturb. Why is it giving me a notification? Guess I'll listen to that later. Okay, Penny assisting the league, our new champion, inspecting gems, Nimona arranging the event. Give it your best, everyone. Yes, Arvin? Guess my rule's so obvious it goes without saying. Yeah, study. Got progress reward in the Pokedex, apparently. Congratulations, your Pokedex now contains 200 volumes. Cool. Excuse me. A celebration of your achievement. Here are 5 XP. 5 XP Candy M. Sweet. That's it. 10 more volumes until you reach the next reward. Yeah, well. Gonna go ahead and save this. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna end this here because the only real thing to really do, aside from going and catching the Koraidon, would be to go through all the gyms again. And then I'd end up going through that tournament, probably, as well. So, yeah, I guess for the time being, that's where I'm going to stop playing Pokemon Scarlet, at least on stream anyway. Though, I don't know, I might continue streaming it after this. I don't know, I'm gonna think on it. And I don't have the DLCs yet, so I can't even begin doing content on that even if I wanted to, so yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for now. If you saw this on YouTube as a recording, I hope you enjoyed it, and I guess